back. Welcome to Shark Coast Technical Podcast, episode 67. 7. I've been waiting to say that.
Seems like it.
Is it bad?
No.
What the fuck is 6-7? Does anybody know?
No
idea.
No idea. Me neither. All right. I'm here with my homies. I have the Omer Esin.
Two Omars. Hello.
Luke, the glue. My lord, Andrews.
What up?
Hey, check it out. You said it was for we could tell people why we call you the Lord if we sold the Barrett.
I told I would.
No,
tell
that's
the
what you
customer.
fucking said last week.
That's what
I watched the podcast today, and you said no, it was supposed to be the Barrett.
but it was supposed to be. I would tell that person in private.
Okay, did you tell that person in private?
No, but I will. I will.
You will, as opposed to saying, "Why don't you just fucking come clean, dude? Come clean with why we call you Lord."
That's part
My
of it.
Lord. It's part of it. It's all about being clean, isn't it?
It is. But
Why don't you?
That's just. It's.
Come on, it's fucking internet gold, dude.
It's not.
It would be so cool. Can I just say it?
No.
Hey, so if you're listening and you see Luke on the sales floor, fucking ask him why we call him my Lord.
You can ask, but I'm not going to tell you.
Bullshit, he'll tell you.
Ask me, I'll tell you.
And then we have the amazing Din Carroll.
What's going on, guys?
How was your week, guys?
Good.
Busy.
Busy?
It's like ups and downs for me. Ups and downs.
How's your personal life?
Mine?
Yeah.
Mine's good.
Is it amazing? It's amazing.
It's good.
Have you trained your just good? What?
I mean, good's a good word. I don't know where to go with amazing, but there's nothing wrong.
Okay. And Luke, how's your life?
It's pretty good. Pretty good. Really good.
Are you getting treated like a lord?
I am.
Okay. And then Omar, how was your week like back to normal?
It's not there yet. I'm still riding the high.
Still riding the high? I want to do like just a short announcement. So Omar is going to start working again in retail. So if you're out there watching, if you want to hang out with Omar inside the shop, he will now be a part of the fixture. Omar, why do you want to come back?
I miss talking to people.
Okay.
Work gets kind of monotonous on the production
Aren't
side.
you talking to people in production though?
Yeah, but then you get yelled at for talking instead of working.
They do. They yell at you. Andrew fucking yells at you.
No, I like guns are what I like. Guns are, what I like to talk about and get information of. I want to go back to being able to discuss it and help people out with questions.
You want a fucking Mark 1.
That too, but
You want to earn a fucking Mark 1. Is that it? And you want to earn staccatos for free.
No, I don't care about staccatos.
But a Mark 1. Maybe. Eric, do you know about that? If you work here, you get points and shit. You're like, fuck that. No, people should just send me shit.
Yeah, they do just send me shit.
People don't send me fucking dick. I buy everything my own. That's all right though. I did get a bolt carrier from Vector one time. So you miss this place.
Yeah. Because, I know everybody I work with over there. We've kind of gone over all the gun talk, so now it's just, talk. I miss the gun talk. I miss because there's a few people that, have my phone number and DM me on Instagram that'll just ask me questions randomly, and they'll always be apologetic. Like, sorry to bother you. Do you know if this will work with this, or what would you recommend between these two? And it's like, I look forward to that every day. I like talking about guns. I like being able to use the knowledge I've acquired. So I want to go back to that. I want to be in here and somebody comes in and goes, Omer, between these two, which one's better? Or something like that. I don't know. I like talking guns.
What do you think, Dean? You think we should even bring him back?
Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah.
I like
All
that
right.
drawn out silence. No, I think we should. People like them.
Yeah, but you're fucking Switzerland, Dean, like about everything. You rarely take a stand.
Well, I think customers do like him, and they missed him when he left. So, be a good.
What about you, Luke?
I think it was. He was here last Saturday.
Oh
It
yeah,
was
how'd that
awesome.
go?
It was awesome. It was nice to have two people doing NFA, which was pretty cool. And then, a lot of people you could tell were like very surprised and, happy to see Omar in the shop. Like, oh, Omar's here? That's
Whoa!
cool. Yeah. I was like, yeah,
Whoa.
he's right over there, actually.
Wait, do you remember didn't you get a couple of stalkers though? Yes, you did. Like you had that one. You had a couple people like they acted kind of inappropriate with you.
Then some other
that's
guy
not
take you to
stalking,
dinner.
though. Yeah, there's a few people. There's a few like old men who ask me out.
Yeah, didn't some guy want to take you to have tacos?
Yeah, no, that's
And he
happened.
wouldn't leave you alone?
It's happened a few times. He offered me a couple free guns for it.
Whoa. Whoa, really?
No, it's never been anything.
Luke,
like that.
if an old man offered you a couple free guns, would you what would you do?
Depends on the guns, really. I'm kidding. No,
Bet not.
He's
You're a
not
fucking
kidding.
dirty man.
No,
dude.
I
I bet
wouldn't
you
do
would.
anything with an old
Bullshit.
man
I
for-
bet you would.
For a good gun, he
No.
would.
No, I wouldn't.
What about if like I mean I could get pretty graphic, but I bet you fucking would, dude.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
The Lord treatment.
Yeah, what if you get the Lord treatment?
No.
So you admit it's a treatment.
It's not a treatment.
Nah.
It's not a treatment.
It's a lifestyle, really.
It's a lifestyle.
Love it.
So you think Omar should come back to retail?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just saying that because I'm standing right.
It
no,
would be
I'm not. No, I'm not.
I mean, I'm for it because like it would be, you know, like it's your knowledge is pretty good. Like you're not. I mean, and we don't have that. Like we got a bunch of new people in. I had to fire a couple people, and the thing that we're trying to like, I'm trying to build up the sales staff again. I looked at like one of my weaknesses of 2025 was I didn't hire enough people. I didn't hire enough people, and I didn't develop enough people throughout the year. Like I think I got mad. A couple people quit on me back in last January, and I was just like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. And I didn't spend time developing people. And it came to bite me in the ass towards the end of the year. And the people that we're looking for now, like we're hiring people now, and we want gun people. Like we said in the podcast last week, so you're not a gun guy.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I have a gun. Yeah, but you know, because that's, I mean, you know, I think that like people who work in gun shops should be people who fucking play with guns on a normal basis, you know, and then don't like if you're a gun person. To me, it's that's just what I do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it's like if I do a hobby, it's what I do. Like I'm gonna fucking like it's like when did you last fuck with a gun? Sunday when I went out.
Yeah.
Did you clean it? No, fuck that. I'm not gonna clean those things. You know,
I
where'd
cleaned
you-
guns last night.
yeah, what did you shoot? I shot this. You know, was it cool? Yeah, everything worked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that's gun people, and it's because like we can say, hey, Luke, when's the last time you went shooting? Besides the time you went with Dean.
Probably like 2 months ago.
Yeah, like fucking 10 months ago.
It's not been 10 months.
Yeah,
10
because you
months.
got because you got a girlfriend, and fucking you're shooting. You weren't shooting hardly at all when you didn't have a girlfriend. But then when you got a
Thank
girlfriend,
you.
you really fucking
Get 'em, Will.
That's true.
That's totally true.
I just go through phases, and
You don't go through phases.
I do
You're
go
just a
through
lazy
phases.
fuck. And
No.
you don't like playing with guns. You're
I
you're
love
fake.
playing with. That's not true at all.
You're fake.
That's not true at all. Today,
You're like one of those old guys at the gun show who all talk
No.
and fucking no action.
that's not true
Just
at all.
admit it that
It's
you're
not
like one
true.
of the people in California who buy guns.
We used to go out to the we used to go to the pistol challenge a lot, like for
That
a
was
whole
long
summer.
time ago.
Yeah,
That was
but-
before I started at USPSA.
Yeah, but
Oh
so
my.
Yeah.
so you would go to matches with revolvers
Yeah, that's
and
sick.
fucking compete. You went from being
There's
the
no-
guy.
Sorry. Go.
You went from being the guy who would go to a match with a revolver and fucking seriously compete to like I don't shoot.
I just
What happened?
There's no one to compete against. No.
Nobody was as good as you with a revolver.
I was first and last every match
because there was nobody there with a revolver.
yeah.
All right, I mean that's cool.
I mean, I used to shoot a lot like before I worked here, and I don't know. My girlfriend gets mad because I still watch YouTube videos all the time.
Really?
Like, yeah, like I'll
You should get her Beats.
yeah. she has headphones.
That's what my wife does.
Yeah, but she's always like another gun video. I'm like, yeah.
What else do you?
This is
It's either
what-
gun videos
yeah.
or the Nazis, baby.
Yeah.
Pick one.
So you're gonna shoot more now?
I try. Yeah, I'm trying to.
I mean, you got staccato you can shoot.
I've shot it.
What's your build rule time?
He doesn't have one.
Yeah, I do. It's
I
classified.
feel like everybody should know their
It's
build real time
classified.
with their weapon.
10 seconds.
No, it's not 10 seconds.
I'm just saying, like you could seriously go to an outdoor. You have 2 outdoor ranges that you could go to, pretty much whenever you want. You have free guns. I like you, so I would give you a deal on ammo, and you shoot very sparingly. That's the kind of person we don't want.
What?
We want someone who is into guns, and Omar's into guns.
Omar's in the gun.
Omar is in the
He's
guns.
into night vision. He's into suppressors. He's into long range, possibly with the right gun. He's into no.
I might be, but Dean's got to teach me first.
Yeah, I mean you're into, but you're into. I think you like guns.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what we want.
what I've
we want-
dedicated my life to. I feel like.
Yeah, it's not. It gets me scared because like, where's all the gun people? They're like, fuck that guy. I'm not working for him. He's a maniac. Because they've got to be somewhere. Like all the gun people. Like, are they working at Shoots Right?
I found out there's surprisingly few.
What do you mean?
The fair weather gun person.
Oh, that's not true. What about all the guys who compete?
There's a lot of those guys, but like the biggest thing is like within the industry. I feel like the guys who compete, most of them like have a really high paying, well, normal outside of the gun industry job.
Oh, high paying job. Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to if
for
you're
th-
competing.
That was the biggest like myth that got shattered for me when I first started working here. Is before I started working here, I figured everybody who works in the gun industry is going to be a gun guy. They're all guys who shoot. Every company that makes a product, well, they're making that product because they shoot and they saw a gap and they're going to fill it with stuff that they, test out and shoot because they love guns. And that was shattered for me because I realized most of the industry is just money people. It's just people that are in it.
Nerds. Most of the industry's a bunch of nerds.
Not even. I would have preferred it if it was a bunch of nerds, but like most most people I've met that work in this industry are like they don't even care about guns.
No.
They're just here because it's just another job.
And they suck at their job.
Which I kind of understand. Some people I've talked to a couple people who don't work in the gun industry but are huge like gun nerds, and they tell me, don't make your passion your job. And I'm like, what? That's the opposite of what I've always heard. I've always heard, if you love your job, you never have to work a day in your life. And they're like, yeah, that's bullshit. You'll stop loving it if you do it for work.
I didn't love shooting when I worked 7 days a week, but when I took a day off, when I start shooting, I fucking love shooting. I love everything about guns, but I like there is like I see the whole thing like don't do it because you'll get sick of it. But then did you really like it? Did you really like it?
That's a good point.
Yeah, if you really liked it, then you would be doing it all the time. But either way, there's a whole cadre of brand new gun people out there. Like there's Gen Z people, there's all the 20 to 30-year-old people that are into guns and stuff, and that's like what we want. We want somebody to at least fucking know the difference of suppressors and know what's kind of hot and shit like that. And it's difficult. It's not out there. I've looked.
You need more autism in your store.
I need more autism in my store. So Omar's gonna be back in our store, and we're happy to have him. And he's still a big important factor in our production facility. So he's gonna have to work over there sometime until we can replace him or not. But so you will see him. So if you want to hang out with Omar, come down. It's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
We're getting the gang back together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting the band back together.
And I can just talk your ear off about what the difference between Haynes 282 and Inconel is.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about guns that much.
Yeah, do I?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine, right? So if money wasn't an object, or like comparably, like not going overboard, but if money wasn't an object, what gun would you buy right now, Dean?
Oh man, probably like a Macmillan and a 338 Lapua.
Okay, so that's kind of good, but you would like a Macmillan.
Yeah.
So if you had an extra 10 grand, you would buy a Macmillan.
Yeah.
What kind of scope would you want?
Vortex Gen 3.
Vortex Gen 3.
Yes.
What, the 6 to 36?
Yeah, the 6 to 36. I love that scope, so I'll put it on everything.
Yeah, we sell those.
Yeah, that's a good scope.
It's a good scope.
Fuck yeah, it is.
The Vortex people. They got mad at us the other day.
Uh-oh.
Why is that?
Oh, because we go through an obscene amount of their optics, and every time I order them, I'm like, next day shipping. and they went to like our intermediary, and they're like, hey, can you tell Will to stop? Dude, it really fucks us up, man.
That you order stuff.
Because we don't really plan well. And we just like call Vortex up. I need 200 fucking things now. Send them now. And then I'll text him again. Hey. And they're just like, hey man, would you stop doing that? Could you please?
Poor Vortex.
Can't you just plan? So they came today and we planned out
Yeah, I put a Vortex. I know there's like some better scopes that are like way more money, but I'm just used to the Vortex. I would put that on that gun.
What about you, Luke?
I really want
pretend that you actually shoot.
It's not even a gun I would shoot per se.
No,
What?
See,
no, I'm kidding.
That's exactly
I'm
what
kidding.
we're fucking talking about.
Yeah, but there's I think there's a part of guns that is just collecting, and I think that's cool too. Like, people buy guns.
Said the nerds. Okay, I mean,
you have a whole wall of guns that you don't shoot back there
because
you collect them. It's cool.
I
respect
that.
that.
A lot.
It's not collecting. They've come out with better guns. Like, guns evolve.
Well, yeah, but I think that.
So you think I should take what's that fucking really weird gun that looks? What's the really weird gun that's round? And
Calico?
Yeah,
that. So you think I should take that out and shoot it?
No, but it's a cool it's a collectible. It's like cool to have, like and show off.
Pokemon cards?
No, I mean,
all right,
I'm not into that. But
I'm sorry for interrupting you. Tell me.
No, I want it would be like a pre-ban 5.56 Norinco AK. They're very rare, but they're very, very cool.
You wouldn't shoot it?
No, I would shoot it for sure, but it would be because you can, 5.56.
How much are those? $6,000?
Probably yeah,
right
four, 5 or 6, depending on the condition. But they don't make them anymore. So,
what about you, Omar?
Glock 19. No, it'd be a Sons of Liberty Gun Works Mark 1 with a Black Magic.
Well, oh, so you want the Black Magic can?
That's pretty cool.
That's a bold fucking statement.
It's a $2,500 can. I'm never buying that, but if money's no object, I want that.
Why?
It's like the greatest can ever for every metric that's not sound. Or weight, I suppose.
I don't know about that. Wait, so wouldn't the strategic sciences be better?
For sound and stuff, yeah, but the Hux the Black Magic is like the loudest can ever.
Right, but
It's a very loud can, but it's very, very, very good flash performance. It's relatively small and light, highest flow like ever. So, like no added pressure on your bolt and whatnot. No gas back to the face.
Oh, I'd like to shoot both of those side by side.
Yeah,
I'd like to take a strategic science, and then I'd like to have one made for the Mark 1, and then see a Black Magic and see what.
For me, that's it. Like it's one of those cans where I would never buy one for
what optic?
T2.
Oh, the T2.
T2 and a scalar works.
Oh, really? So not the Haroshan?
If I'm buying it with my money, it'd be a Holliston Arrow.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not buying it from money.
I thought last week you said that the what's it called? The ARO?
The Arrow.
The Arrow is just as good as the aim point. And I said, fucking what are you talking
money,
about?
Absolutely it is, yeah. For $129 or whatever they go on sale for on Primary Arms, like that's the best red dot ever. I'm a big Holliston Arrow defender. Call me a fucking Chinese communist or whatever you want. That's a good run. That's a good red dot right there. I like the Holliston Arrow a lot. If I'm buying a red dot for my money, it'd be a Holliston Arrow.
What do you think of Olight?
I don't think much of Olight.
Why? Okay, then we can. Do you know Olight gave Nate a friendship flashlight?
What is a friendship flashlight?
They came over at SHOT Show because they came here before. There were like 4 of them, and they looked like Chinese immigrants that just got out of a cargo ship, and they were rumpled and they were kind of stinky. Not lying, they were kind of stinky and rumpled, and they came back to the SHOT Show booth, and they're like, "Oh, we have this for Nate." The gunsmith, because I made Nate talk to him when they came in.
Oh.
Because I just thought it'd be funny because Nate, hey, Nate, the Bolite people are here. I need you to go talk to them and look at their product. It's great. Sometimes like when I'm out of town and people apply, I'll get like the craziest people and I'll make them go talk to Nate.
It's so funny.
It's like the fucking most insane people will apply, and I'm like, yeah, come in for an interview at 3:00. Ask for Nate. I'll make him a job interview.
I've got an honorable mention.
Okay.
If it's not the Mark 1, it'd be the LMT MRGG 6.5 Creedmoor 14.5.
Okay.
That's a cool gun.
That's a cool gun. And then Primary Arms is making a 1.5 to 12 that go perfectly on it. That's a good gun.
I want the LWRC new piston gun in Blackout. The new
Really?
one. Yeah, that's what I want.
Money's no object. You can pick anything. You're picking an LWRC piston gun in 300 Blackout.
Yep. With the T2 on a Hydra mount and an Engol. Yeah, that's what I want.
It's pretty cool.
Yep. Oh, and then for the can, I'd probably put either the Exigent or the Rhodey, or either the Exigent or one of the. No, I don't know yet. I'm still looking for a smaller. Someone to come out with a smaller version of a 30 cal flow through can. One of the new companies. Doesn't seem to be here yet.
Dead air.
What?
Nomad, dude. Nomax.
No, I don't. They're too big.
Nomax?
No, I want 3D print it.
Okay.
I want additive small 30 cal can that's specific for Blackout. I want someone to make that.
I think Huxworks. Huxworks has one that's like skinny, and then it gets fat after it leaves the handguard.
You guys are going to shoot that on Thursday, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that I would buy that too. Like that, like if that functions well and it's not quiet though.
So why the LWRC piston gun?
Because they're cool, they feel good.
Sure, but like you've got a Noveski, Daniel, a Honey Badger. Why the LWRC specifically?
Because it's piston.
Okay.
It's a piston It's a piston Blackout. And LWRC makes the best piston guns allegedly, and it feels good. It's cool. Or a Genesis. I'd like a Genesis too. Yeah, so I could pick two because mine aren't as expensive as Dean. Yeah, I would like a FDE Genesis with an EOTech. I'd like that, and I'd like the LWRC with a can that would work on it really well.
Very interesting. I would not
That is
guess
interesting.
that.
Well, because I mean, the problem with Blackout, no matter what I've ever shot, like they fucking jam. Like not like if you run it hard, it gets too dirty. And I was thinking maybe a piston one is the solution. Like if you run the Honey Badger hard, like, and I understand that the PewView guy said that he's never cleaned his Honey Badger, the one because you can go up to Q and build one. Mm. You do the tour, they'll let you build whatever you want of their guns, and he built one and he's run the shit out of it and it works great. But I mean, I've ran my Honey Badger and it, if you run it hard, it starts not working. And then I ran that Daniel and that same thing. And, I'd like to see if you can actually like just beat the fuck out of one. And I think the LWRC it's like my fantasy. So that's why. So what do you guys think about the war in Iran? Better yet. So I know that you guys don't like politics that much or at all in Dean's case. What do you think about, like, do you think it's going to produce a potential ammo shortage?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why would it produce an ammo shortage?
They're not boots on the ground, are they?
Yeah, but people buy it up before, like, just at the thought of it, people are gonna go crazy. Like,
so would you say, okay? Would you say an ammo shortage is when you can't find green tip?
No, because I don't care about green tip.
That's you.
Sure.
But what about the rest of the country? But, I mean, generally speaking, green tip is widely viewed as like the round you want to use in war.
I think incorrectly.
Of course.
I don't think green tip's a good round.
Of course, right? I mean, I understand that's your opinion, but like traditionally for the last fucking 30 years, like people want green tip.
Yeah, but people aren't going to war want green tip.
Right, but that's the first thing to go.
Okay.
it's kind of the canary in the coal mine for the ammo.
Whoa. Canary in the coal mine.
Like, once the green tip goes.
I haven't heard this expression. Do explain. Canary in the coal mine.
Did I say that wrong?
No, I've never heard it.
You've never heard that?
That's a new expression for me. I'm a little immigrant boy. Explain to me.
I feel like you're fucking
It just
with me.
stands
I'm not
out.
fucking with you. I've never heard canary in the coal mine before.
It's like I think they bring a bird into a coal mine, and then it's like for poisonous gas, and it would die soon. When it died, you'd have to leave. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Don't
interesting.
fact check me on
Okay.
that, but
So you're thinking once green tip goes, that's a sign that everything else is about to go.
Yeah.
Too. Okay.
Usually.
yeah.
I see
So
what you mean.
let's go to Sports South, which is the biggest distributor in the game, and look up green tip.
Yeah, carbon monoxide.
All gone?
All gone. So let's go to RSR, second biggest distributor. None in stock. Oh, there's really expensive stuff, right? And then let's do.
So what's the logic here? So people are thinking, we're
well-
going to war with Iran. I better buy up all the green tip.
What was the logic in everybody buying up all the toilet paper in COVID?
I'm going to run out of toilet paper and I won't be able to wipe my ass. I can see that.
What?
It's amazing the world's ending and I need to wipe my ass. Is what
Yeah,
I
right.
fucking thought.
Well, nobody was thinking the
world's
world's
fucking-
ending.
well, I
People
mean,
are thinking I'm going to have to stay in my house for, an extended period of time.
Right, just go in the shower and fucking wash your ass off if you don't have toilet paper. It's not like, I mean,
If you're in your house for months on end and you can't leave, there's few luxuries you have. And I feel like taking a nice shit and wiping your ass is one of those luxuries I wouldn't want to lose.
Well,
I think you put way too much in taking a shit.
I think it
That's-
quickly went to like if there's no toilet paper anywhere, like if you see some, you buy it because you're like, I'm eventually gonna need this. I don't know.
So here, let's try one more. All gone.
You think that's going to stay that way?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So when it's like this, and this is just green tip. I mean, you can quickly so if you go in Sports South and go to,
Just to put it out there, for the consumer, 556 is down.
in price?
Yeah. You can get Fiocchi right now for 38 cents a round.
Oh, that's cheap as fuck.
Mm-hmm. It hasn't hit the consumers yet. All right.
I mean, it's only been 5 days since.
43 cents a round with free shipping. I'll take that.
But so, okay, here, look. So,
Oh, yeah. All the standard 556.
so the standard 556 is still there, right there.
I wonder why green tip's the first.
But no. So there's only 3 brands right here. 1, 2, and then this one's really hollow point, so it doesn't really count. And then it's all gone.
It's a better fighting round.
So you've got the rest of it jumps right up to Hornady Black. You see?
There's still ammo.
It's the beginnings.
I see what you mean.
It's like whispers.
Okay.
It's like whispering. It's whisper in the woods. I called a couple distributors because right now I get emails from different reps, and they're like, "Buy the ammo! You got to buy it! You got to buy it! It's all running out." That's the and you never believe your reps when they email you, but so let's think about like gun rushes. Like, what's a gun rush? Or do you want to call it a rush or a busy time? And the first thing that makes it into a gun rush is the ammo runs out. Because if ammo, if it runs out on distributor level, first off, if people start thinking it runs out, then they run on it, right? And then you'll see your 41 cents a round jump up. It'll jump up to market normal, or smart entrepreneurs will buy all that ammo because that's cheaper than you can get it on distribution. To distribution, it's right around 45 cents a round. So the smart people, like fucking Lucky Gunner, buy all of that and then mark it back up to 60 cents a round. But how gun rushes usually start, like in COVID, all the 9mm ran out. I remember the day. I did a live video coming back from Siesta Key when I wanted to stop because I noticed it on my phone, and I did a live video and said, "Hey, fucking 9mm all gone," and 9mm was gone for 2 years. And the problem is if unless there's, what's the word? Container ships coming with it, and enough to feed the populace, then it can quickly become a problem. And with green tip going, like green tip's gone, so we know that all the war ammo has already been pilfered, and now like the cheaper stuff is running too. So what usually causes a gun rush is ammo runs out first, and then once people realize that stuff is running out, then more people start buying. Would you agree with that, Omar? Or because you've kind of been through a couple of them, right?
That's tracking for me. And I mean, yeah, ammo is always very volatile. I very much subscribe to the idea of like the best time to buy ammo was probably 10 years ago. Second best time is right now. Always buy as much ammo as you can. The green tip running out is very interesting because again, like from what I've been told, and again, I'm just some fucking kid who works at a gun shop. I don't know anything, but from what I've been told, green tip is generally just like the reason it's popular, it's because it's prolific, not necessarily because it's really good. It's got a seal penetrator, but the seal penetrator is never perfectly centered in the round, so the accuracy on the round isn't very good. And it's light armor penetrating. Its armor piercing capabilities aren't really matching modern armor.
Didn't you say someone came to the range with Lucas and they had green tips?
Yeah, a lot of people were just shooting green tips.
Why do you think they had green tips?
That's the ammo they had.
It's not as many people as when we're talking before the podcast. Not as many people are as educated on stuff like that. Like I think people will be soon.
Mm-hmm.
I think more and more Gen Z people who are into like details like that will permeate through the gun industry and the gun industry, who will be concerned with like, nah, green tip really sucks, and this is why. But the majority of the nation, like green tip is king, and it's gone.
In my circles, the king round is 77 grain open tip match rounds. 77 grain Sierra Match King OTMs. Those seem to be like the most favored. And then, of course, if you can get your hands on them, they're very expensive, but robot killers. M855A1s. Those are cool.
Okay.
Who had like a whole case of that?
You can get them.
I forget.
Someone here?
Yeah, it was someone here had
Steve.
like a whole case and they shot
It was
like a
Steve.
whole case. Yeah.
The Surefire kid.
Yeah.
Did he really?
He bought 1,000 rounds of M855A1, which, if you don't know, it's the round that replaced green tips for the military. It's instead of being a steel core, it's like the tip of the round is steel, and they're just much better at what they do, and they don't have the accuracy.
How much is it a round?
For civilians, about $4 a round.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ!
it's expensive. So he had 1,000 rounds of that, and one day he decided he just wants to shoot it all, and he just went to the range and shot all 1,000 rounds of paper. And he was like, I regretted that. I'm like, yeah. Fucking
That's
$4,000.
stupid. That was stupid.
Apparently he got it for cheap, so he thought it would stay cheap. And then when he tried to rebuy, I asked him, I'm like, why'd you shoot it? It doesn't feel any different to shoot it at paper. He's like, I just wanted to shoot it. And then when he went to go rebuy it, it's $4,000 for that case.
That kid was an interesting bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good rounds. If you can get them, they're just prohibitively expensive. Maybe just a couple of mags worth. But for just like a genuine all-around fighting round, I hear 77 grain OTMs are the way to go.
So the beginning of the week, I started getting, or maybe even last week, I started getting emails from the different distributors saying, ammo, there's like semi-run on ammo. And I didn't worry about it that much because I have ammo ordered from Federal, which some came today. And then B, like we have Pistol Pete, who is an endless supply of ammo for me. And I know enough people, I think. But, and you can never believe your salesman. It sucks, but you can't. And I've kept getting emails all week long, and I kept getting calls, and then I wanted to look into it. And I called a couple of people before the podcast, and yep, sure shit. They told me that there's definitely like ammo's coming into the distribution places, and going right out.
Oh, wow.
So like there's still some, and so could it be like the beginnings of a rush?
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Like, and so Luke, you came right in, like you started years ago, and you came in right on the ass end of the rush.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I experienced the rush as a consumer.
What was that like?
That's
when you were actually
when I was there was a gun shop that was by my work, and I would go, 2 or 3 times a week. and just hang out. And then there was another gun shop I'd go every Friday, and I would walk in there and I'd be the only one or a couple people in there like every time. And then I remember going in there in March of 2020 or whenever it all kicked off, and it was packed. And there was no guns on the wall, and there was no ammo. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy. And then, like, I couldn't get ammo. Like 5.56 9mm was like you couldn't find it, and if you could, it was really expensive. Like, you weren't shooting to like for fun really at that point. I remember that during that time I bought a lot of weird caliber guns just because I could get the ammo.
Like what?
Like I bought a Tokarev and 7.62x25 because the guy at the gun shop was like, "Yeah, I got a whole case of 7.62x25." And I bought a 6.5 Creedmoor because you could still get 6.5 Creedmoor at that time. I think I got a 20 gauge just for fun.
Do you remember it, Luke? Or I'm sorry, Dean.
Yeah, before I
Like,
started working here.
Yeah,
I
do you
came
remember
in.
like the gun rushes?
Oh yeah, when I was working here.
Or when you're working here? Yeah.
Oh, before I started working here, I stopped in during like COVID. I think I brought 2 guns during COVID: Glock 34 and my 12 gauge,
Mm-hmm.
because that's all we could really get at the time.
Yeah. I remember you and Sarah came by on a Saturday one time and it was fucking mobbed.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was mobbed. Like you guys were smiling. You
What did I
wave.
get that day? I think some 22s.
I don't
that
know.
day.
That raised a really good question from what Luke said. That just got me thinking. Because, like, generally, people you talk to will tell you, get the common rounds because that'll be the easiest to find. So, like, pretty much anybody you ask for like I hate using this word, but there's no better one for it, shit hits the fan rifle. For a shit hits the fan rifle, people say, you gotta get a 5.56 because that's the most common round. That's the one you're most likely to find more ammo for. But if it's a weird round,
Exactly, yeah.
then it's still going to be on the shelf because people aren't buying. That's a really interesting point of like, I wonder if there's a strategy of specifically buying a weird round.
That's dangerous. Come on.
What about? Can you imagine how much 40s out there?
Yeah, true.
Like, you think, oh, I should get a 9mm gun for my shit hits the fan. Again, I hate saying that word. Because when shit hits the fan, I can just loot 9mm off of bodies or whatever. But like, if you have a fucking Tokarev gun, you can go into a completely looted gun store with nothing on the wall, and there'll be cases of it sitting there because nobody's taking it.
Shining like gold.
Yeah. I think there's a meta for that.
Yeah.
Just have like I don't fucking know, 350 Legend primary AR with a 40 Smith & Wesson secondary.
So we should all go get Glock 22s.
Yeah.
Like start cutting them and shit. You know what I mean? Like have the emergency Glock 22.
Emergency
Yeah.
break.
The emergency 22. Like if you want to go shooting on the weekend, I'll just bring my Glock 22. That's a lot of fun.
Break glass in case 9mm runs out.
Yeah, break glass in case 9mm runs out. That would be so lame. Like if we're all sitting at cabins just shooting 40 because there's no ammo to be had. Dean's like, I want to do long range.
Yeah, right. Just get a long barrel on it. We can shoot it far.
I remember the competition guys were just so fucking pissed about like the state of ammo. Like I remember that would get calls. I'm like, hey, can you get us like, cases? And I'm like, yeah, this much money. They're like, come on, man. I'm like, dude, that's how much it costs now. Because it would get because the price would get adjusted where it would be over the cost would be over what they paid for it before.
Mm.
And you couldn't, if you're selling it for cost to a friend, you still had to do it. And they would just be so upset and just, and I remember like some competition guys that I knew, like they stopped shooting the whole time. Just waited for ammo to get back. But there definitely seems to be some type of activity in the industry when it comes to ammo. And will it lead to anything? I don't know. I mean, you can only hope. It's so much. I love it. I love fucking chaos. I love when it's just busy as fuck and you can't find things and you have to spend all day on the phone trying to fucking hustle shit. You know what I would do? I would like try to be funny, and I would like send people funny pictures, like different distributors and people I knew who had ammo. It'd be just to get them to answer the phone. Like just pictures, like something. I would just try to be clever every day. Even High Point, because High Point sells ammo. I would fuck with them every day and send them funny things and trying to get them to give me stuff. It was rough.
Did it work?
Yeah, of
Most
course it
of the
worked.
time, yeah?
Yeah, of course it worked.
Hell yeah.
Of course it worked. But, you know, do you guys think there's an actual possibility of there being sleeper cells in America? Now that, like, because the sleeper cells that are allegedly in America have direct ties to the Ayatollah who got smoked. Do you think that, like they'll be activated? Or do you think we're just going to see lone wolf attacks like we saw in Austin?
Lone wolf attacks, I'm going to say. I don't think it's going to be some big organized attack, no.
I just had this vision that like the terrorists get here and they've got like Amex cards and shit. Like, I want to kill it. Wait a minute. I like Whole Foods. You know, can you imagine if you're from a village in Afghanistan and you get here with a fucking Amex card and they're like, all right, we're gonna call on you one day. Here's the Amex card, and you're like, I'm just gonna play Call of Duty with the homies.
Yeah, right.
Right? But the lone wolf people, right? They're already here.
Yeah.
They're already pissed. Like that guy. Like you guys definitely. Would you guys agree that the guy in Austin was a lone wolf radicalized terrorist?
What do you mean?
Well, so there was a shooting on Saturday night, and the guy wore
property of Allah,
and then he had an Iranian flag shirt on underneath that,
mm-hmm.
and he was from Senegal, I think, and here for 15 years, naturalized citizen, and he scouted downtown Austin, made sure that the cops were on the other side of it, and then just shot from his car first, and then got out with his AR and just went to town. And then the cops, you know, are in Austin. You know, they're in the busy areas, and their response time was 57 seconds. But still, like, so do you think that's a lone wolf attack, a lone wolf terrorist attack?
But what's the alternative? What else would it be?
I mean, he could be an angry transsexual person.
I don't think that's the case.
Well, I mean, because we have mass shootings with them, but no, there's no alternative. Like, you have to classify him as one, but
I don't want to be that guy, but it seems a little on the nose with his garb. But
with his garb,
yeah, like I don't know.
With his Timo terrorist garb, his Timo terrorism.
Yeah,
is that bad? We're making light of a serious situation.
Shouldn't laugh at that, but I don't know. I mean, unless there's like some proven communication with, you know, the Iranians or something, it's definitely, I feel like, just a guy that was mad, or it was something else. I'm not going to say, but you never know.
I wonder what's the percentage of Muslim folk in our country who are about Sharia law and who are about the brand of Islam that the Ayatollah purported. You know, how many of those people are in our country?
Yeah, and how many are willing to, you know, do something?
Well, if you follow that brand of Islam, I think then you believe in Sharia law, and then you believe that if you are killed, you get, you know, as a martyr, you get 62 virgins. I didn't really think that they really believe that. And then, like, I saw the different memes out there with the Ayatollah in heaven that different propaganda pages had. And it could just be fake bot stuff, but I was like, man, fucking people really believe that. So don't you think it'd be safe to assume that the possibility of lone wolf people is probably pretty high? So let's say 30% of, I mean, what percentage is it? 20%? 10%? Like what that are into that brand of Islam that the Ayatollah was about? Like how many of those people are in here? And then do they want to, you know, or are they having fun at Whole Foods?
Hopefully they're having fun at Whole Foods.
I'm just thinking about it like, guys, I've got a religion. It's like Christianity, but I get to fuck as many women as I want, and I call it I Slam. That's the name of the religion, is I Slam. Like, come on, dude.
I totally pissed off a customer today. Oh man!
What did you say?
Oh, I laughed at him.
For what?
His trade. He thought his Sig Sauer Legion 238 was worth $1,400, and I did the Will cackle.
Nice.
This guy was like 6'2" and could fucking destroy me too. And And I was just like, dude. And then he's like, it's on this gun value, this one of the gun value websites. It was like, oh no, it's this. And I went and grabbed the computer. I'm like, no, it's not, dude. It's this. And then I was a little off though. I was like, it's worth $300, but still, I would have only paid him $300 for it, simply because it's a 6 hour.
There is a word for people like that, which I will not say.
What's that?
So I can't say it.
Is
It
the
sounds
art-
like another word, but it starts with an S.
God, I make people mad all the time. It sucks. But what else? Who cares? I'm not going to go through life getting. I mean, I apologize though, like fervently. Like I went back to the guy like I think twice and said, look. And then the last time I went WebActive, I said, look, you just spent money in my store, and I'm really really sorry that I laughed at your trade value. I was wrong. Please forgive me.
Did he trade it in?
No.
We just let him sell it to some other poor.
He
soul.
didn't even have it here.
Oh.
Right. So, but like I was trying to explain to him, like, look, if I'm going to pay you, like, let's say 800, who's going to pay me $1,000 for that? He's like, well, the internet says. I said, the internet lies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It lies sometimes. And this is one of those times. That gun's worth around $300 because I can sell it for $450 if I want to be nice about it. If I mark it up past that and say, oh my God, it's a rare Sig 238, you're just being a dick. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in like grabbing used guns and then marking them the fucking way up because they might be some rare find.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that's kind of old school fuddy. You know, that's
take
what.
advantage of that, though.
Huh?
People take advantage of that. Sometimes you'll sell.
Your generation takes advantage of it.
Not necessarily, but like sometimes somebody will trade a gun that they don't know what it's worth. You'll literally just add like $70 over what you paid for it and resell it on the floor. And then the second the email goes up, somebody immediately snatches it up because you're selling a $4,000 for $700.
Well, I don't
and
want to
then
do that.
immediately resell it
Yeah, it's
for $4,000.
You think they immediately resell it? You gotta.
I've seen it happen for sure once, but I'm sure it's happened more times than that because some of the stuff you sell is insane value. But
it is.
I'll
It's
never forget
stupid.
the ACR. Somebody brought in a Bushmaster ACR.
Yeah, the ACR.
I wanted it really, really, really bad. Pierce told me I can't have it because he promised it to some other guy, so he wouldn't let me buy it. And then while we're debating whether I get it or Pierce's customer gets it, someone snacks it online and immediately re-uploads it for $4,000 and sells it.
It's so sad.
It is.
Yeah.
I wanted that ACR.
Did
Yeah,
you want it too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a sick gun.
We banned that guy though. That guy came back in, and we told him like, no, like you can't buy stuff here anymore because you bought that ACR and broke everybody's heart, and then marked it and put it back on the internet. He's like, what do you mean? No, I didn't. Like, yeah, you did. And he got mad, and then he called me back later and said, hey man, that's not cool. And I'm like, no, not what you did wasn't cool. But you know, whatever. Life inside of a gun shop.
Did he admit to reselling it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What did you think? So, what Omer? What are your thoughts on like you've gotten a really good glimpse of like the new suppressor companies of 2026 because just by the fucking grace of God, we're looking out and they're contacting us and sending us stuff. You've in the short span of time, you've gotten to shoot all of the Ridgebacks, right? All of the Ridgebacks, the ambient suppressors, and the strategic sciences suppressors. That's a really good snapshot of the new companies that are coming out and the new technology, or maybe not new technology, but what do you think of the different stuff that's come out?
Ridgeback is extremely good. I really like the roadies.
What's up with the cult following they have?
They're just really good cans, man. That's all there is to it. They're just really good cans.
They don't communicate though very well, do
No.
they?
Evan was telling me the owner is pretty antisocial guy. He doesn't like going out. Like he's the opposite of Evan. Evan called you, tried to sell you his cans. You told him to fuck off, and he drove down here from Kentucky, and he was like, "Shoot my fucking can."
No, he called Eric.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
It was like he drove down here to get in your face and be like, "Shoot my fucking can."
Shoot my gay.
And then we did, and now they're doing really well. I don't think
God bless Evan for doing that, right?
I don't think the owner of Ridgeback does
Yeah.
that, but anybody that does shoot their cans knows that they're amazing. I think the roadie is one of the coolest. The strategic sciences one.
Did you hold on? Did you shoot any of the other ones? Did you shoot the 30 cal stuff?
Yeah. They're all really good.
What was did you shoot the 30 cal on blackout?
On your
The Sahara?
OSC.
What did you think of that?
It's cool.
You're not a blackout guy, huh?
No, I just compare every blackout can to my chicken, and they never compare.
I mean, what a fucking shit show that we had to break up. That
I
just
agree.
sucks.
I agree.
It's not my fault, God damn it.
Really?
It's not my fault. I couldn't just. I had to take a stand, man. I had to I couldn't. The only with us not doing business with Q anymore, the only thing I could do is tell the guy, "You're out of luck. You have to buy another $800 can." I couldn't do that, or just pay for it himself. What you think I should have paid for it?
I won't get
Okay.
involved. I don't want to get you upset.
Yeah, don't get me upset. I'm almost. It's almost time to go home. Right? I'm almost there.
But yeah, the Ridgeback stuff I like a lot. The strategic sciences one is interesting for sure. I don't think it's for everybody, but for a very specific use case for a very specific type of person, it's like min-maxing the best possible one you can get for multiple things. I don't think the average person's going to be buying it at all. I think most people are going to hate it just because of the way it looks. There's going to be
What? So the strategic sciences?
Yeah, the MFMD. I think most people will hate it just because of the way it looks. I think there'll be some people that buy it because it's unique and interesting, and there'll be some people that buy it because they actually just want the performance without caring about.
So let's talk
way
about
it
the
looks.
performance for a second. So the MFMD states that they reduce the recoil by what percentage?
60 is what they say.
All right, so 60. So it has a 60% recoil reduction when done properly, right?
Let me throw this out there. We put out a little short of me mag dumping it where the gun barely moves. And there were some people in the comments rightfully being like, yeah, you held it on a giant target really close to you. Like anybody can do that. You're right. Not anybody. I'm a tiny guy. I'm a small man.
Yeah.
I don't shoot machine guns. Usually if you see me shoot a machine gun, I don't control machine guns well. So I should have mentioned that in the video looking back. But if anybody watched the video, left that comment, and is watching this somehow, that's not how I shoot machine guns. I'm sure you could do that without the MFMD. If you see me, I should have.
That's what Andrew from Huxworks said. He's like, yeah, look at me. Here's a video of me shooting my machine gun. And I'm like, dude, you're like an 8 foot tall fucking retarded person. Come on.
Andrew's great.
He's great, but he is like an 8 foot tall. He's a fucking
He's
giant.
a big guy, yeah. No,
He's a big giant. It's all right. Go ahead.
I'm a little skinny dude. I can't.
Exactly.
I don't shoot machine guns often. I probably more often than the average person, but it's a very rare thing for me. I don't control them well. Usually with the machine guns, the most funny thing that'll start happening is my feet will just start rising as I'm shooting through the mag, like because the recoil's pushing me back, and I'm trying to keep my feet planted, so the front of my feet just start lifting off the ground, and I start like falling backwards. That thing is like shooting a gun with a muzzle brake. There's zero vertical movement at all. It's incredible. The flash thing is incredible.
And it's 99% flash reduction, right?
Yeah, with the extension, they say 99.99, which I think they just say that because they can't legally say 100. There's nothing that comes out of the end of that gun.
Did you see the video of the operator shooting it at night?
I don't know if it's the same one you're talking about, but I did see a video of it getting shot at night and nothing
comes out of it.
Yeah. So that's cool.
And then what did you think of the quietness of it?
It's very quiet. Very, very quiet.
So allegedly, it's everything it says. From what we've done, what we've tested, I haven't got to shoot it myself, but it's allegedly everything it says it is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you think that's enough to get the above average buyer to buy it?
Like I said, I think that's a very particular can. I don't think that's a can for not a can for everybody, but it's not a can for most people. It's going to take a very specific kind of person to buy that can. It's either going to be somebody who wants something cool looking that's not just a tube, or it's going to be someone that wants all of the performance and they don't care about how it looks or how much it costs. Or
what about the match people?
That'll be very interesting to see. So I was talking to Lucas Bodkin about it. I wanted to get his opinion on it.
What did he say?
Slip that in there. He was very interested in putting it on a like a marksman rifle.
Oh yeah,
because the flash part of it, the fact that nothing comes out of the end of that gun for like a nighttime big, like a 308 or a 6.5 gas gun with clip-on thermal or something like that. having that can on there, so when you shoot, nobody can see where the round is coming from. That is a really cool use case for it. For a lot of the match people, it's going to take a specific type of match person, because most people will just go for a muzzle brake. They don't care about it being quiet. But you don't get the concussion of a muzzle brake, so people might.
What about the night match people?
That's where I'm thinking is going to be the most, like the people that do night vision matches, especially the ones out there that are running like, B.E. Myers malls and stuff, where they've already invested tens of thousands of dollars into their kit. I think they would be willing to overlook the price point and how it looks, because you get zero flash, no sparks, you get reduced recoil, and it's a suppressor. Like, it's really cool.
I really want to shoot one. I mean, I'd probably have to just build a whole rifle around it, because of how like it's different, because you have to we can't sell it with like Mark 1s,
because it goes over the barrel.
Yeah.
Everybody nowadays in modern ARs, everybody wants a handguard that ends right at the barrel, so when they put their can on, it looks seamless. People love that look. Nobody likes an exposed barrel anymore for some reason. I personally still really like the old school, really short rail. You see the barrel sticking out. I like that look personally, but it seems like most people nowadays want their handguard to go all the way to the end of their barrel. So it's not going to be compatible with those.
Suns is sending us 10. So Suns
exposed barrel ones?
Suns is making right now. They're making 10 special rifles and they're sending 10 of the strategic sciences cans to go on the rifles, and we're selling them as packages.
That's really cool. That's fancy.
Yeah, so it'll be at the shoot, like, so people can try it.
But the strategic sciences people themselves, the Geisley 14.5 they had it on, they had to chop the handguard down for it to fit. So you could do that if you wanna DIY it. You could take your existing rifle and chop your handguard where it needs to go if you really want that can. But like I said, like Ridgeback, I think that's a can that everyone should buy.
100%.
Same as like me recommending the Exigent stuff. Both of them are amazing companies. For majority of the people, I would say buy one of those. If you're a very specific type of person that's looking for a very specific type of thing, that MFMD is like, it does everything they claim it does.
I think like I might buy one. Like I'll try to buy one and then just build a rifle around it, because I really like the idea of like if it really reduces recoil by 60%.
Yeah, that's a big number.
Like that's a big fucking number, dude. Like if you could, like, because I mean, I need all the help I can, because like you're fucking really good at shooting and being competition. You are. You're fucking you're a lot better.
I suck at shooting.
You're better than everybody here.
No.
Yeah, you are. You're better, except Dean with long range. Like you're better
with everything. Dean's better than me.
I don't know about that.
I'm a pretty good shot.
Well, I mean, that's not because I'm like this gifted person. I just shoot more than all of you.
If you went and did a competition, like if we went and did a fucking 2-gun competition with the 50 people who work at Shark Crush, you're gonna win hands down. So there you go. Right. So so I need all the help I can get with things. Like that's why I have the people working for me, because I have, everybody who works for me does a specific thing that I suck at. Right. And so I'll do whatever I can to have an advantage at things. Like playing video games and shit. Like that's the type of video game player I am. Like, what's the best thing for me to do? I'll go do this. Like I'll have this gear or whatever. But so I'm like, if it really suppresses sound really fucking well and it doesn't weigh that much, and you just have to like build a rifle around it, man, that might be fucking kind of cool.
It does weigh a decent amount. It's a full Inconel can.
Oh, so it's too heavy?
I would not say too heavy. It's just not a light.
Is it heavier than like what's heavier, the fire team or that?
In its short configuration, they're probably about the same with the attachment. The MFMD is probably heavier.
I would like to see it. Like I would really like to get trigger time behind it and see like how well it does. Like 60%. Fuck. Like how good is that? How good is the sound suppression? How good is the gas?
It's all really good across the board. It's a very intriguing thing.
And I don't give a fuck about like I'm under the. It's always been my belief, like if I want to buy something, work hard enough and get it. But if I try, because I can't take money with me, and I can die anytime, and then the money that stays, the kids are just gonna spend it on fucking cars and dope. Like, can you imagine like Lori if I'm not here? Oh wait, let's just get whatever. She'd buy some big house and shit somewhere, and then the kids would just say, "Hey, mom, can I borrow money?" And that could have been the strategic sciences camp. You know what I mean?
For most people, I'm going to say Rhodey 6, Rhodey 6K, amazing. Exigent Fire, Team Exigent Vanish, amazing. Irregular Hesse, amazing.
Wait, what about the Ambient?
The Ambient is another one of those where it's good at doing a specific thing. It doesn't excel in other fields. So it's not the quietest 5.56 can I've shot, but the tip of the can stays cool during shooting.
What about gas mitigation?
It's good at gas mitigation. The main thing is though, like that can is built around the front end of the can staying cool. It's not built around like I'm sure the fire team and the roadie, they're built specifically around sound. Like I know there's bumps inside of the fire teams and that apparently helps somehow. I don't know exactly know how it works, but those are cans that are meant to be quiet. The Ambient is a can that's meant to stay cool because it does that one thing. It's tailored around that one thing. It's not going to excel at the other fields. But the Ambient people told me that when I was at their booth, one of their reps told me, like, if you think what we have for sale now is all we've got, you're crazy. Like, we're not.
What do you think they're coming out with?
I think they're probably going to come out with probably just that same concept for other calibers, but more importantly, I think they'll start improving the actual performance of the sound while maintaining that. This is like a generation 1 product. It's the first can that can stay, at least the tip of it can stay cool while shooting. I think within a year, maybe 2, they'll probably come out with something that is significantly quieter, probably better gas mitigation, and still manages to stay cool.
I want the ultimate 9mm can. I want the ultimate blackout can. Like I want
Foxworks Flow 9K Ti and the Q Thunder Chicken.
They're good, but they're not like the old. Like I think that there should be some fucking mad scientist making the ultimate blackout can. Like that would be really good to sell things.
His name is Kevin Brittingham.
No, I don't think he's designing anything. I think he's shooting animals in Zimbabwe.
It's Rhodesia.
It's Rhodesia.
The Nomad is really good too.
I know it is, but if we're going to have innovation, you know, with 5.56 cans and everything else, why not have innovation with a 9mm? Why not have innovation with a can that's designed specifically for blackout?
I think because the main part of the innovation that's happening is 9mm and blackout are both cans that can shoot, like they're both rounds, both 300 blackout and 9mm, you can shoot subsonic and still be effective with it. 5.56 is not one of those rounds. 5.56 gains its power from its velocity. If you neuter the velocity, the round is useless. I still don't want to get shot by one, but like you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
The big innovation that's coming in 5.56 cans is being able to keep it quiet at the shooter's ear while still having a supersonic crack. I think the reason you're not seeing the innovation in 300 blackout and 9mm cans is because they've already kind of been, I don't want to say perfected, but they've gotten to a point where you're getting the gunshot quieter than the action of the gun. Both the Thunder Chicken, the Nomad L, or the Nomaxes for 300 blackout, both of those cans, when I shoot them, at least on my Honey Badger, the action of the gun cycling is louder than the gunshot.
Yeah, but there's always room for improvement.
Sure.
You know, and we have seen through additive cans, through the new additive companies that they have gotten, they're one-upping things.
Mm-hmm.
So there's reason to believe that if there's some fucking geek behind a computer with 3D printer that they can make something better. Like what's that can from additive? What's it called?
Letitia?
That company. But Stealth Additive Works. Like, doesn't their 9 supposed to be like the shit?
Yeah, so is their 5.56. I'm still very excited to shoot those.
Yeah, like we ordered those like 3 months ago, but their 9 is allegedly like fucking the shit.
Yeah,
that's why I like the BOE 9 in Canela or whatever the fuck it's called. I like that so much because it's innovation with their 9. Like they came out with a really light, really quiet, small 9mm can, and it fucking works great, and it's cheap. Inexpensive. So, but I would really like someone to do the same thing, but with blackout, and that would really help the market. Like I think the reason why there's not out there this innovation is because the innovation is coming for military contracts. Like the cops all want small, cheap 5.56 cans that don't break. And then you see that's where all these the Hesha and the these are all military thought process. The black magic, the Hux cans, they're all they're thinking them for the military. And the military is not really saying, I want the quietest fucking 9mm can available. That's not expensive. I want the quietest blackout can. I want the quietest additive blackout can. I mean, I know you can say, well, just use a, what's it called? What are the Q cans?
Thunder Chicken.
The
Trash
Thunder
Panda.
Chicken and the trash, and just use a Trash Panda. Well, I mean, Trash Panda is 10 years old.
Yeah,
It's there has to be, it's proven. The additive companies have proven that they can create better shit.
This goes into another conversation. We don't have to go there if you don't want to.
Okay.
But I think you're asking for an additive can, but do you have an actual reason to ask for it? I feel like this is a mistake that almost everybody makes at the early stages and in the mid stages of being into guns, is they'll start asking for solutions to problems they have not encountered yet. And I think this is so prolific. I'm not saying this in a judgmental way. I think literally everybody does this, where they'll buy an AR and immediately they'll want to start putting stuff on it to solve problems. And I know this from the questions I get. Almost everybody that asks me questions are like, they'll buy an AR and before even shooting it being like, should I go to a heavier buffer? I'm like, shoot your gun. If you encounter a problem or something that you want improved, then search for the solution. But don't start searching for solutions before even having a problem, because that's usually how you end up with something that would have worked otherwise that doesn't anymore.
I just like cool shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
you know what I mean?
yeah, in that
That's more
same
cool
way,
shit.
in that same way, I'm saying you really want an additive 300 blackout can, which I'm sure there's a lot of good ones out there. But do you have a problem with the traditional cans that exist that you want fixed with the
Are the
additive
additives
ones?
cheaper?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Is the price? I mean,
Well, no, that we've seen that. We used to just think that. Well, remember 2 years ago, an additive 5.56 was $1,200. $1,200 on a good day. $1,300, $13.99. What? How much is the fucking the RC foreskin?
A lot.
A lot, right?
lot.
It's a lot, right? And then the RC3. How much was that? A lot. And then now, boom, you have Kentucky Cornbread Mafia coming out with fucking. The $700 5.56 cans, $500 5.56 cans that are additive and good.
The main reason for that is that the additive cans, I think, once you've got the machines paid off, are probably going to be cheaper. I'm not 100% sure on that. But the reason you see the price get so expensive is because they have to pay for the machines they bought. So if it's a new company that are printing their own cans, you're not just paying for the cost plus profit on what it took to make that can. They're also paying for the machine. So
But what about the majority of people who are doing additive cans don't own the machines?
yeah, that's how they're able to get the price down, is they never have to buy the machine. They're having somebody else print for them, like BNT. And that way they're not having to pay off the machines because the machine belongs to somebody else. They're already paid off. Now you're just paying for the machine time. But the reason at first you started seeing all these additive cans be super, super expensive is because they also have to, pay off their machine that they bought.
You didn't think it had anything to do with them wanting to make more money?
I'm sure it did, but there's a reason that the bottom line was really high.
I just want innovation when it comes to blackout cans because
What are you
I
looking
am
to innovate on. You want one that's quieter? You want
I
what's
want
the
one-
actual problem you want fixed?
quieter, lighter, cheaper, made for blackout specifically.
Just devil's advocate here. Q Thunder Chicken is all titanium. It's probably already about as light as it
It's
gets.
too long.
Okay, I can't argue with that.
It's too long. It's
shorter.
very, very quiet.
That's a good problem
It's
to
a
want.
very, very quiet, and it's too long.
Give me L-sized performance out of a standard size can.
Sir, correct. Yeah.
That's a good
Cheap.
thing. See, I like to approach it more that way. Now you have a specific thing.
It wasn't going that way first.
I didn't.
That's what I was. But yeah, okay.
Yeah. So shorter, I think that's a good thing. I think if somebody can make a 300 blackout can that's the size of a regular Nomad that gives you the sound performance of
Even
a Nomad
smaller.
L. Even smaller. That'd be
Even
really
smaller
cool.
and lighter.
That'd be really cool. I'd like to see that.
Yeah. See, and it's and yeah, that's what I want. And I want the same thing with 9. And I want to sell one to every fucking American in the country.
The Scythe is really good too.
Oh yeah, the Scythe is fucking cool. But
That's a really light can. Good performance for the size.
I want to shoot. I really want to shoot the scythe on 5.56 and see how it does, and just blow the fuck out of it.
With how light it is, it scares me. I think it is rated for it. I think you can.
Oh no, it's not rated. It's rated for 5.56, but it's not rated for full auto.
Yeah, that can is like 4 ounces. It is a super light can. I'm sure there's got to be some.
Yeah, it's our go-to. It's our go-to long range can that we sell besides the dead air stuff. You've noticed that the new brand of additive cans, they don't fuck with long range
Yeah, why is that?
because they're all new.
Because Thunder Beast has a monopoly.
Nah, it's because they're all new people.
Long range shooters, I feel like more than any other type of shooter, have like a selection of trusted brands, and it's very hard to get on that list. That's my view as an outsider. Dean, please correct me if I'm wrong, but the way I see it is long range guys, they're so particular about their kit. Like if they're buying something, they're probably going to be wanting to buy the best, most trusted thing. I feel like there's a lot less budget long rangers that are willing to try.
Yeah, because every time I ask someone about a can for long range, they always say Thunder Beast, KGM. That's all I ever hear.
Yeah, Thunder Beast is like almost entirely what I hear.
Yeah, they're hard to get. Mm-hmm. That's what I was wondering. Are these new companies going to put something out that we can actually buy, not wait 6 months to a year to actually pick it up?
I think that'd be cool.
My plan is just to go with the dead air stuff. Like for long range, I think dead air's Nomad series and different cans that are focused on long range, and maybe even their new reflex can. Mm-hmm. I think they're all pretty good. Like I don't think you can get much better. I mean, I understand. Like I've sold Thunder Beast from guys who come in and they're like, I want a Thunder Beast. I'm like, 8-month wait, and they're like, I don't care. Here's the money. But I think, for like that, my strategy inside the store, it's for long range stuff. Dead air can A, B, C, D. Like these are all the cans that I'm going to use just for long range. But I still want that. I still want that pie in the sky. I still want the additive blackout. Small and quiet and cheap.
I'm sure somebody's made it. Oh, look.
You'd be able to, blackout could have a whole fucking renaissance.
Now that I think about it, stealth additive works. They have the T-shirt, that's the 5.56. I think the 9mm one's called the Russia. Generally, people, their next step in that lineup would be a 30 cal can.
Yeah. So the Sahara from Ridgeback is long.
It is a long can.
The Overwatch 7.62 long. I want short, fucking fucked with, but maybe we'll make one.
Well, that is a really good point. The short thing is the best point, I think, because blackout is good for two things: being short and being quiet. Usually, to get it as quiet as can be, you stop making it short.
Right.
So if you can
you
combine
put the long one on the long one and the wrong one on it.
Micah Mayfield, please make the Russia in 30 cal.
Maybe they're already on it.
They probably are. That's usually what companies do.
Did you guys load any mags or do anything when the war kicked off?
No. Mine are all loaded already.
Oh.
I don't think Iran's coming here.
Oh. I don't think Iran's coming here either, but I think that there's high chance for tomfoolery.
What you think, what Sarah Adams says, like large-scale coordinated terrorist attacks?
No, I think it's going to be lone wolf people. I think I just think the country's going to continue to spiral into armed conflict. I think it's very similar to. I think the country by itself is very similar to the beginnings of the Yugoslavian Civil War. I remember when it was so fucking eerie when they stuck roadblocks in Minnesota. You know what the first sign of the Yugoslavian Civil War was? Roadblocks. So you have that, and now we're in another forever war, and I think that shit will get spicy.
You think it's going to be a forever war?
Absolutely.
You don't think we're leaving Iran?
Fuck no. It's a country of 92 million people the size of Western Europe. How are you going to fucking regulate that? Unless I really hope that they spent a lot of time into thinking about transitional government and who could go in there and take over and make it run.
Well, Trump just said they all died, so.
They all died?
Everybody he wanted to make in the leadership position is dead.
Well, the problem is every time we've tried to do it, it doesn't work. There's not one time I can remember in U.S. history besides the culmination of World War II that we've toppled a government and we didn't have to be there for years.
I don't know. I think we've got a really good track record of like regime change wars in the Middle East. I think it always goes really well for the region.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's
Like
great.
look at Syria.
Mhm.
Look at Lebanon.
Mhm.
Look at Yemen.
Doing great. Yep.
Yeah,
Iraq.
Yemen, Iraq, Iran, Syria.
Egypt, kind of.
Egypt didn't. Yeah, kind
I
of.
mean the Arab Spring or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, look at
They're
just.
all doing wonderful right now.
I mean, just look at Lebanon. Fucking chaos. I mean, it's. I really hope that they have a plan on. If they don't have a plan on how to transition it, then it's going to be forever war. There's going to be insurrection there for 20 years. Because I don't think Iran is. I don't think it's all the Iranian baddies. Is all what the country is composed of. I think there's probably at least 40% of people who are into the Ayatollah, maybe
Did you say
more.
Iranian baddies.
Yeah, those hot Iranian chicks. Iranian baddies. Some fucker came in here and told me it was all a psyop too, that it didn't exist. That fucking cock. It ruined my day.
The more your lingo like modernizes, the more eerie it gets for me.
I'm sorry.
No. It's not a thing to be sorry for. It's just like I'm used to seeing, your kids, for example, when they come into work going 6, 7, and then seeing you do it. It's like, what is happening? What is happening right now?
I'm trying to get better.
But you just said Iranian baddies.
Iranian
And
baddies.
you're saying baddies like as it refers to in your generation, like bad people. Like
No,
bad
no,
guys
no.
that shoot at-
No,
No, you're saying like
baddies.
baddies. Like
Baddies.
okay.
Iranian baddies.
Eric starts doing that to me sometimes, and it really weirds me out.
We just want to be cool, man.
I know. It's just, I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm saying like.
Wait till you're fucking old and some fucking little cocksucker talks about
How do you do, fellow kids? Remember Skibbity Toilet?
But chances are there's a large amount of people who are into the Ayatollah who are pissed. And those people just aren't going to fucking get in line. They're gonna cause an insurgency just like they did in Afghanistan, just like they did in Iraq. And it's gonna be, and who's gonna, unless we just fucking leave them, we could just say fuck it and leave their country in ashes and crumpled buildings and have them go at it, and then it's just chaos. And then it's not gonna. I don't see it being fast.
I've got a great solution.
What's that?
Supreme Leader Ayatollah Marcus Rubius. I think they give him every title.
What about Supreme Leader Kid Rock?
Kid Rock.
Yeah, send Kid Rock there.
You think Kid Rock wants to be the Ayatollah of Iran?
Absolutely.
All right.
He would be into that.
No, I think I think the funniest thing that the Trump admin could do at this point is just put Marco Rubio in charge of literally every nation. Just one by one, just decapitate the leadership and then just make it Supreme Leader Marcus Rubius.
He's kind of mean sometimes. Like, he's fucking ruthless. My buddy did security for him back when he was just a senator, and says he's a really cool guy. Like, he's really nice, and he did a lot of high-end security for very famous people, and he always liked Marco Rubio the most. He said you'd follow him anywhere.
Who knew he'd become the president of Venezuela one day?
I mean, 92 million people. How the fuck are you going to manage that?
Bombs.
We can't even manage fucking Minnesota. You know what I mean? How are we going to manage fucking Iran with 92 million people and only some of them are the baddies? Some of them are the baddies and some of them are the fucking
Bad
nasties,
guys.
the bad guys.
Some of them are baddies and some of them are baddies.
Baddies and baddies, right? All right, we're going to call it. Thank you for watching our podcast. If you get the opportunity and you're watching this, thank you so much for getting to the end of it. This is our kind of sponsor, Steel Industries, Omni Energy Drinks. They're actually pretty good. If you're ever here, you can have one for free. They give them to us, and we give them to the employees. But come by our gun shop and hang out. We have stickers, hats. I just ask, I'll give it to you for free. Omar will be here soon. And I really appreciate you watching our video. Smash the like button, share it everywhere you can, and we will see you again.